Okay, hi. Today I am making this thick, very hearty, very meaty meat sauce. And the reason I'm doing, I've already cooked it. The reason I'm doing this little intro is because I want y'all to know that I am going to refer to this continually through the video as spaghetti sauce, spaghetti sauce, spaghetti sauce. It is actually more of a universal sauce. It can be used as a spaghetti sauce. It can be used as a meat gravy. It can be used in rice, over rice. It can be used over pastas. It is just really, really good and universal. It's not just spaghetti sauce. The flavor is kind of mild. It's not like over the top Italian-y, if that's even a word. And it's not shockingly red ragu spaghetti sauce. The flavor is very, very mild. Therefore, the seasonings can be used in virtually anything. So you can actually make a lasagna with it, or you can just, toss it with brown rice. And it's really, really good, and it's very, very rich and meaty. And a couple of ladles of this over any kind of starch, and you will need nothing more to eat for a long time. So stay tuned. Coming right up, you're going to see me make spaghetti sauce. Hi, YouTube. Today I am exceptionally tired and I really don't feel like doing much today. So what we are going to make is my 2-hour spaghetti sauce. Yes, I said 2 hour because all I'm going to feel like doing after my husband gets home from work is putting him to boil some spaghetti noodles or maybe some penne. But here's what we have. We have 2 ounces of tomato paste, 4 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 3 minced garlic cloves, some Italian herb paste that I just happened to have laying around in the fridge, just getting a little, limp. And then this is a half a cup of dried parsley, 2 jars of shiitake mushrooms. Yes, I know shiitakes are Asian, but I'm out of canned button mushrooms. I have maybe 3, I don't know, I guess it's maybe 3 carrots. Basically what I did was I took about a dozen baby carrots and chopped them up. And then I have 1 large onion, 1 medium zucchini, and 1 orange bell pepper that had been sitting on my dining room table one day too long. And then over here in the pan, we got cooking, we got going on here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn you around here a bit. We have some ground turkey meat. Okay, this is 2 pounds of ground turkey. And I love to stand here and mash it because I like for it to look like small meal. Okay, and that is going full blast. Okay, and to me, this is a dump recipe. So I am basically going to reduce the flame to as low as I can get it without it turning off. And then I am just going to dump everything the heck in. Now, I have a feeling I should be using my big blue pot, but just say a little prayer and don't laugh when this doesn't work out. Get it all in there. Because we're not done adding to the pot either. There is a whole bunch of stuff that we are going to be still tossing in here as far as liquid. And here we go. I put it in my big favorite blue pot. And I'm going to add the rest of this low sodium chicken stock. Hold on, let me grab my spoon. And you can tell by how much is here that, oh my gosh, to me, it can also be substituted as like a turkey chili, but whatever you want to do. It's a very universal sauce. But I forgot what I was going to say. Well, here you go. We're going to add all of this, let it simmer for an hour, and then, we're going to let it simmer uncovered for an hour. Okay? And then we are going to simmer it covered for 1 hour. All right, so we will see you guys in an hour. I remembered what I was going to say. I put in reduced sodium chicken stock, chicken broth. The difference between broth and stock is made with bones, and the broth is clear and is much lighter and is not made with bones. I've used reduced sodium chicken broth, and because I use turkey, I use chicken broth, forgive me. But if you were using ground beef, chicken stock or broth is universal, or you could just go ahead and use beef broth. The original recipe called for a 12-ounce bottle of tomato juice, just plain tomato juice or V8. So, but today, because I had that sitting in my fridge a day too long, I am going to use chicken stock. We'll see in an hour. Hi. Okay, here we are. It has been 2 hours. It is completely done, but at the 1 hour mark, my kids started screaming, so I came out and I noticed that I lost about a cup of fluid, and so I had to call my mom. Thank God I live next door to my mom, and my mom is a classically trained chef and has every pot and pan and gadget in the world, so she was able to bring me this little bitty awesome paella pan, and I had to split up the sauce into 2 different pans. But here, hold that right there, make sure you keep the sauce in so they can see. It comes out, you know how the real Italians always call it a gravy? Well, it came out like a gravy. It does smell, the house smells incredible. It is not burned, it's just thick and reduced, and the flavors are just amped up to the max from the 2 hour simmering time on extremely low. And I'm very, very pleased. It is a chili-like consistency. We will be putting it, I'm not sure we're going to be putting it over penne or over actual spaghetti, but this could even be put over white or brown rice, or it is so rich and so chunky and filled with vegetables and turkey meat that it could stand on its own as an entree. And there you go. My 2 hour version of my kind of primavera.